Guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
That's hard hit on the line, and it's off the wall.
All over that one right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front.
Laureano comes up the hit. Golden opportunity right here. Base hit, one run is in. And they hold the runner at third. Bases remain loaded here. Still only one gone. That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast and just see exactly what the data is. Mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball. Next one in the dirt. Stays alive. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out.
Oh, you could see his eyes light up when he saw that pitch coming into the zone. A changeup.
Got him looking for the K. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. Ryan Reynolds here.
Base running, and probably more of the latter. That's a big turn of events in this inning, though.
And now here is Steven Swan. And no one can get there. Ball comes back to the infield quickly, and he holds it first with a 2-out single. Here's some real power at the plate. Andres Jimenez. And he's already singled in this game. Well struck left field. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Coming home. Cut off, throw to third. And he's got no chance. He's out. That ends the inning, but they do score a run. Right field. Leading off, Evan Carter. Bieber back to work. That one hit to right. And it drops in. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. With the way defenders track down balls these days, I mean, both from the infield and in the outfield, there really aren't a lot of base hits on balls hit like that. But there's always a little room back behind the first and second baseman to drop a lawn dart in there, and he found a way.
Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-2.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much. Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3 pitch.
Yeah, the right-hander back to work. There's a swing and a drive. Back there. See you later. He flexes his power
on the first pitch. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be
drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. This looks like extra bases. 1 run is in. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And he's there at third with a triple. The throw is wild and it gets away.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense, try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under that swing, and that result every time.
That one is absolutely belted. And that should be extra bases. The run comes in from second. It's 3-zip. And that's a double.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. Nice job of driving that.
Here's the catcher, Jonah Heim. Now a very odd decision. They intentionally walked the leadoff guy. So man aboard. Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position. And next, a very surprising intentional walk here for the dugout. That loads the bases. So the Rangers batting order turns over. Here is Marcus Semien.
No, that missed.
Close Swan doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0.
One ball, no strike.
Swings through that one for strike 1.
1-1.
One of our favorites, Jerry Hillsdale umpiring behind home plate in this one. Pretty much by the book with the strike zone.
And because he's so by the book, you'll sometimes see pitchers questioning him. In there, got him looking. Semien is gone. And that is a big first out. Seager stands in now. He's 0 for 1. In there at the knees. Strike 1.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
The Rangers with a chance to get back into it. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it. If they don't pick up at least 1 run here, this will be a very disappointing inning. When you load the bases with nobody out, you've got to get at least 1 run. You're thinking 2 to 3, so they need a big hit right here.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So they load the bases, but leave them stranded. We played 2 full. It's the Guardians 5.
Drive it out. You'll take that swing and that result every time.
That one is absolutely belted. And that should be extra bases. The run comes in from second. It's 3-zip. And that's a double.
That's 2 consecutive extra base hits for this team. Nice job of strike out. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Now into the ball game on defense, Tanner Bybee. And man, they're asking a lot of him to come to the third. Now it's the power speed combo. Jose Ramirez. Swung on, belted. And in one hops the wall. And nice work to hold him to a single. Got it back in fast. So man aboard. Josh Naylor digs in for the Guardians. Doubled his first time up. Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe it back against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here,
runner goes again. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to third. Save.
Wow, that's a pretty elite throwing arm right there from the catcher spot. Pretty daring for him to try to steal third right there, but he gets the bag. Maybe the element of surprise was what came in because he's not used to guys running on him.
Oh, now this one's high and deep. Way back there. On its way. Gone. And this place is rocking. And they tack on to their lead. Some history here, and what on the mound now for the Pirates, Colin Holderman.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in.
Runner breaks for third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
They're merciless. I'd say a questionable decision to steal third.
So one out with two aboard. Tanner Bybee, the next to hit. Bunting for a hit. Out number 2, and another run comes in. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time.
Well, a safety squeeze can be tough to defend, especially with a good runner at third. You can't risk trying to. I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the 9th inning.
A big performance on the mound, lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusted.
Popped up under it. And that'll do it. The Guardians slug their way to a win in this one.
Really incredible performance on the mound.
They're down to their final strike.
No ball. Straight.
This could end it. Chop back up the middle. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Guardians take this one in a blowout.
Well, I don't know what they did in the.
Two out, space is empty. On a line out towards center. And that's a base hit. Around first, digging for two. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two. Long throw for the third out. Back now at Progressive Field. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. On the ground to third. Toss to Naylor. They get the out on Marte. And now it's Christian Walker.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Swings and misses. And that's strike two. All tied up. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And there's a ball.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him.
He goes down looking.
Oh, he was shopping at the buckle right there, the way that slider made him walk. That was just nasty.
Here's Jose Ramirez.
Picked up an RBI in his last at bat. Still their only run of the game so far.
Oh, and this one's blasted high and deep. It's on its way out of here. Ball game.
So they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Rendon throw to first. And a quick out number 1.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking. Foul ball.
Strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence.
An intentional walk here. Interesting choice with the bases empty and 1 away. So man aboard. Odd choice here. They intentionally walk him, and the runner now into scoring position. Here's Josh Rojas. Pulls that one foul. Two on, 1 out. That one to first. Naylor. Fires to second for one. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play. Nicely done, and that'll do it. So they're able to work around a pair of walks in the inning. Down to the right through there for a strike.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up. Decisions. This guy's got 5 pitches to put.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like here comes Emmanuel Clase out of the bullpen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say.
Swing and a miss, and that's the ball game.
They say a solo shot won't beat you, but that definitely doesn't apply in a 3-inning game.
Back here at Great American Ballpark, and now the center fielder, Miles Straw. The pitch. That's out to center field. Benson drifts towards it. He makes the grab, and there's one down.
In a 3-inning game, a 2-0 win can sort of feel like a mini blowout. Nice job to jump ahead.
Just about to get underway, and on the hill in this one, Catfish Hunter. What do we have on him?
A power.
The pitch. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Griffey in pursuit. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Around second now, as they still don't have him. Now around third, waving him home. And he's out. Up, down, and that ends the inning.
Wow, and inside the Parker is really exciting. He almost...
2 on with 1 out. Here's Royce Lewis. Lifted in the air, right center field. Lays out and makes the play. Runner tags at second. Runner